Hello, my friends. It's Sunday morning, 5 a.m. Give you a minute. I think this will be a short live stream. Feel like I woke up. I'm a little hoarse. So we're going to read briefly Course in Miracles. This is again from the Teacher's Manual. This is a section that I've been studying of late. I'll be honest with you. This is my first time through for well over 30 years of approaching Course in Miracles, going through the workbook lessons. This will be my third time all the way through. I'm working on now. Reading the text and getting so much from the text, more than I've ever gotten before. Taking it on as a contemplative practice, where I just read very slowly through the text and allowing the words to sink in and bring to me their meaning. Instead of searching for meaning, instead of asking myself, do I understand this? Allowing the meaning to be revealed as I go through it. Contemplative reading is really an act of meditation. Maybe we'll Google that in a minute, contemplative reading. But I've always put off the manual for teachers. Don't know exactly why, other than maybe I think that I was always a practitioner of A Course in Miracles, and to consider myself a teacher of love, a teacher of God, seemed presumptuous. But maybe I'm a slow learner, because the Course tells you right up front, we are all teachers in every moment, demonstrating something. We are either teaching love or we're teaching its opposite. According to the Course, the opposite of love isn't hatred, it's fear. Although, in reality, what is all-encompassing, which is love, can truly have no opposite. Let's see. You from? What do you mean, you from? So, give me a second. Guys, I'm going to bring up my desktop. Easier to see. Can read your comments. Oh, where are you from? I am from the United States, East Coast in the state of Maryland. You like to read books? I do like to read books, very much. How about you? It's always funny when we get messages, when we get restricted messages. Bored out of your ass? I'm bored, or you're bored? Let's see. SS Alexi says, I'm from India. Welcome from India, my friend. Noob says, may I ask you a question? Of course. Do you support Israel? I support everyone. You know, I think some of the mistakes that we make in life is that we go with an either or attitude. If you support Israel, then you cannot support the people of Palestine. If you support the people of Palestine, then you're anti-Israel. But, you know, nothing in life is cut and dried like that. I support people, regardless of where they're from. And everyone deserves to be everyone. Every single person deserves to feel safe, deserves to be loved, and to express love. So as soon as we start making all of these distinctions, us against them, them against us, these are my enemies, these are my friends, we've created our own internal war. Hey, Jace. New News says land theft is pretty cut and dry. But now we're talking government and we're not talking people. You know what I mean? That again, we're pitting us against them. And as soon as we view it that way, there's no solution whatsoever. Well, it's true. He didn't say people. I assume that when you meant, do I support Israel, that you meant Israeli people. I don't support land in and of itself. I don't support territory in and of itself. I support people. So that's why I entered that little bit of correction there. Shirley says, hi, Eric. Hey, Shirley. Nunu says, easy solution, boycott Israel, let them move to America. Fair call. See, I can't boycott Israel because, again, I'm seeing it as me boycotting a country. I don't go to Israel, but I will never boycott a person. Nunu says, thanks for the chat. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you. Shirley says, how are you, Eric? How are you? Nunu says, goods and services. It's an excellent point. Sampa says, many leaders still out to own. I would say maybe the vast majority of leaders are interested in their own power and the power of specific people. Sampa says, greed. Let's see, with the business, U.S. Marine Corps, Oceanside, did you serve? I didn't serve, my friend. My father served, and my wife, 23 and a half years in the United States Air Force, tour in Iraq in 2007, 2008. So for you, business, thank you for your service, my friend. So let me read real quick from A Course in Miracles. Noob says, right, bro. Night Squirrel. In a manual for teachers in A Course in Miracles, it says, how is correction made? If you are a teacher of God, and we're all teaching love, we're all teaching God in every moment, or we're teaching its opposite, how do we correct ourselves or others? And here's what it says, correction cannot be made until the teacher of God has ceased to confuse interpretation with fact or illusion with truth. Nothing can be corrected until we cease to confuse our interpretation, and everything we see is an interpretation. If we're seeing anything but love, we're seeing an interpretation of reality. So why keep making corrections of interpretations? It's just rearranging furniture on a Titanic, if that makes sense. So here's a little prayer that's offered in Manual for Teachers. And I'll read this and then we'll let it go for the day. Sempa says, iron that interpretation out for all to see. The problem with that is seeing our own interpretation. That's the whole lesson of yoga, is we're seeing through the lens of our attachment. We're seeing through the lens of our aversion. We're seeing through the lens of our false identity with the ego. We are failing to see that we are failing to see. And it's only through deep contemplation on reality, on truth, meditation, stilling the mind so we see that we are not the motion of the mind, that we begin to get that glimpse. Now, yoga has that deep psychology as Buddhism, and it's pretty much the same, the yogic psychology and the Buddhist psychology. Course in Miracles cuts right to the chase. You are either seeing fear or you are seeing love. fear in and of itself doesn't truly exist. Only love is real. In order to see through the illusion of fear, we offer forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't saying, I forgive other people for something they've done. They're saying, I'm forgiving the illusion that something can be done, and living in the reality that we are all innocent, that we are all children of God, that we are all absolute love. That's true forgiveness. That's the quantum nature of forgiveness, making the quantum jump from interpretation to reality. So here's a little thing, the little prayer. And this will be the last that I read. You but mistake interpretation for the truth, and you are wrong. But a mistake is not a sin, nor has reality been taken from its throne by your mistakes. God, or love, or the Tao, whatever you want to call it, reigns forever, and his law alone prevails upon you and upon the world. His love remains the only thing there is. Love remains the only thing there is. Fear is illusion, and you are like him. You are like reality. Sean says, Davidson, weirdo. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a very astute observation, if this is your first time here. However, I join you in the weirdness, man. If you are not deeply weird, if you're trying so hard to fit in, man, what a wasted life. What a wasted moment. Thrill seekers love the fear, which is a polar opposite. Nice. So, man, I take that as a high compliment, being called a weirdo. It means I'm being myself, being authentic, unafraid. And you know what? I wish that for everyone. I wish that for our friend Sean Davidson. I hope he can be as weird and as free as he can possibly be. And I hope he becomes unafraid to show it, you know? And maybe he is. I don't know. I just met Sean. We could visit his channel real quick. Not much there. But hey, who knows? Maybe he'll start a channel and be as weird as possible. Cypress says, Sean Davidson, weird means a wizard, something more powerful than you think you have. I like that. I always like the sorcerer. Being a sorcerer, coming from the source. Cypress says, you just gave your power away, Davidson. Hey, Tandra. Tandra says, good morning, Yoga. Good morning to you, Tandra. How are you? So that was from the Course in Miracles. And we'll leave it at that for the day. We can talk more about being weird if you want for a few minutes. Let's see. I see our friend Eve is live. So before I go out for my walk, I'll pop in and say hi. Jace says, I'm back. Had a call. Morning, Tandra. Hey, Jace. Can you believe someone came in and called me a weirdo? Tandra says, hey, Jace. Good morning, honey. Jace says, where's mine? I'm sure sometime today someone's going to come in and call you a weirdo, Jace. Ryan says, good morning, Yogi. Good morning, Ryan. How are you? I don't know why I never made, and all the time Ryan's been coming here visiting, I never made him a moderator so you guys can visit. But that has been fixed. I apologize, my friend. What's new, Ryan? Jason's waving at Ryan. So what's the plan for Sunday? For any of you guys, what are you going to do for Sunday? Jace, are you going live today? Tanya says, hope Sabine comes in. Timo's channel has gone. Timo said he was very upset. What's going on, Tandra? He was on yesterday afternoon and seemed to be in very good spirits. Semper says the word weird. Weird means to dam up, to hold all the knowledge. Jace says yes in 15 minutes. And I'll be able to catch you. I'll have you up before I go on my walk, and then I'll be able to catch the whole thing as I get back from my walk. Jace says, what happened to Timo? Ryan says, I'm doing well. Excited for the Sunday NFL games. How are you, Yogi? I'm doing pretty good, Ryan. Which game were you excited for the most? Tanya says, not sure, Yogi. I emailed him as his channel has gone. But he's a bit to talk. I wonder if I got a message from him. Who was going to send me an email? Well, sending, excuse me, guys. Sending prayers out to Tebow and Sabine. Let's see, where in America do you live? I live in on the East Coast in the state of Maryland. Beautiful little state. Jason said, be right back. He also says, I think the word weird originally comes from Shakespeare and has to do with altering the fate. My understanding, what I've read, is the word weird is actually a Germanic word that was used in shamanic traditions and originally spelled W-Y-R-D. And it means web, the web of connection. And that when you tug on one strand of the web, one strand, the entire web, the entire universe vibrates. So when something that seemed like a really strange coincidence would happen, people would say, well, that's weird, the web, which eventually came to mean eerie, strange, different. I like the meaning that Sniper offers as well. Thanks for adding that, you all. I know, yep, Shakespeare has used the word. It's always funny, though. All of us, Jace, Sniper, whenever someone and offers us weird, we always take it as a high compliment. The greatest thing that you can say. For me, at this point in my life, someone saying weird, again, means that I've been fortunate to embrace my own authenticity. You don't have to try to fit in to be like anyone else. I can, as David Crosby said, almost cut my hair today. I'm going to let my freak flag fly. As you can tell, I've cut my hair. I can still let my freak flag fly. Semper says, Old English, weird, W-Y-R-D, destiny, of dramatic origin. The adjective late Middle English originally meant having the power to control destiny and was used especially in the Weird Sisters. I was thinking about the Weird Sisters earlier in our conversation, and yes, was in Macbeth. Yule says, have you ever seen the gears of entanglement that pulls on the strands of potential? What is also called a yantra? I have seen the yantra. When I got certified to teach meditation, we did a yantra meditation. Pretty powerful. I love that, what you said there. Strands of potential, strands of potentiality. Brian says, Miami Dolphins versus New England Patriots. I made a significant fantasy trade, and this game will shed light on the wiseness of the move. Hey, keep us posted. Let us know how that goes, Brian. Hey, Ryan, it's been a while since you've talked about your workouts. Tita says, hello, I'd like 5. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yule says it's what they're talking about in the story of Dune and the Winding Way. You know, I never read Dune. I have it somewhere, but I never read it. Thanks for that, you all. Semper says, greeting Tita. Jace waves Tita. And Tanya says hi, Tita. So this must be, you know, yesterday we were talking about YouTube channels, what we love about them, what we love about doing them. And Timo was talking about how much he loved putting together a movie, putting together editing, the premieres that he does. So whatever is bothering Timo must be pretty big for him to want to do this. He also says it was a well-designed world, doing goes into a lot of philosophy, politics, religion. It's a good book. Set of books, actually. Are you Saxon? It's a good question. I don't know. It's Scotch-Irish, Hungarian, a bit. I think there's a smattering of French, a bit of German. Ryan says, Yogi, have you incorporated kettlebells back into your fitness program? I have. Coming out of retirement. I stopped doing kettlebell sport when I got into ultra running. I tried to keep it as my strength training mobility, as it was kettlebell sport that got me in shape to make a transition into ultra running. But the two were just hard. I missed doing the heavier kettlebells. And every time I tried to go heavy, it interfered with my running. Every time I tried to bring my running down, a big race would come up. So it was a trade-off. But now that I'm not ultra running, and I've gotten a little tired of the high rep body weight stuff, the urge to get back. I'm not trying to go real heavy, but I want to get my reps up. I'm entering a new age category, so I don't need to go heavy. So I might step on the virtual platform. I doubt that I'll ever compete like in a competition, but nowadays you can do virtual competitions. And I have a few goals. I'm going to be 60 in April. So 64 reps with the 16 kilogram kettlebells puts me in a candidate for Master of Sport. So that's the goal. And it's doable. Back in the day, 10 years ago or so, I used to train with the 32 kilograms. So the strength will come back I don't think it'll come back to what it was. Doesn't have to. Shempa says he who can destroy a thing controls a thing. Instead of I don't know, he says there are problems in the universe for which there are no answers. Where's that from, Sniper? You all says, have you ever tried iron ball Tai Chi? Like using a bowling ball? It's a good weighted exercise for upper body control, stability, muscles, and stuff. I haven't, but I've heard of it. I've seen it. That's interesting. Thanks, you all. Thank you for planting that seed. Buying says hello. Hey, Buying Space, how are you? Jason says buying. Oh, the original Doom book. Thanks. I think I know I have it somewhere. I'm gonna look for it. Tanya says, Jace, when is your collab with Jacob? Oh, well, I'm looking forward to that. What's it going to be, Jace? I know last time Jacob did your workout. Jace says, see you in a bit. It's time. Have a blessed Sunday. You too, Jace. I'm going to sign off in just a minute, head out and take my walk. So yeah, I used to do my kettlebell training 6 days a week, take a day off, and I would just run. Now I'm still training every day, but I'm not doing the kettlebell sets every day. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll do kettlebells the day in between, do pull-ups and dips and burpees and stuff like that. Yo says, thank you for having an open-minded platform for seeds to be planted. Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. And that's important. Hey, Easy. Easy says, good morning, Eric. Good morning, my friend. I'm feeling slightly under the weather, but I think it's something that I can shake off once I start moving, once I get out and take a walk, once I get my workout in. Second round of yoga. Ryan says, what's your favorite animal sightings from your nature walk? Foxes, for sure. I'd love seeing everything, but my favorite is seeing foxes. However, we have coyotes in the neighborhood. I haven't seen one yet. My eyes are open. And last year we had a visiting beaver. We have several beaver ponds a couple miles away. But the last beaver here, man, my neighborhood HMO, Homeowners Association, got rid of the beavers, which I highly dislike. But they're making their way back. And last year we had one. So I'm hoping they're coming back. Hoping I'll see another one. So foxes, beaver. It's always fun seeing deer. 2 years ago, we had a bear wander through the neighborhood. The nearest stable bear population is about an hour away. But every year, every 2 years, when mother bears send their yearlings out to establish their own territory, they'll wander through. So last year we had a bear wander, which is always cool. About 20 minutes away, we have wild turkeys. Maybe half an hour. Oh, and owls. I love seeing owls. Signature says, greeting my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Thumbs up. Thank you, Signature. How are you, my friend? Hey, Ginger. Ginger says, how's Stuart doing? Stuart's doing good. I might go live with him later on his live stream. He's had some issues on YouTube that he's working through. Signature says hi to Jace. Signature says hi to Ginger. So Jace is going to be up and live just a few minutes, if not already. There he is. Jace is live. He's got 3 people watching. Hopefully he'll have more in just a minute. Ginger says, okay, I would love to help him. Hey, Ginger, you know what you can do? You're subscribed. He's going to be doing live later. And he's going to have a panel to come and talk. If you want to pop in, give him support. Tanya says, are you anywhere near the Appalachian Trail? I am. I'm about an hour away from the Appalachian Trail. Love the Appalachian Trail. I spent a ton of time there when I was a kid. Yeah, I can be on the trail in just about an hour, maybe a little over an hour or so. My dream as a kid was to hike the Appalachian Trail, and I've done lots of sections of it. I've done it all through Tennessee, North Carolina. I've done it through Maryland. We've done it in Maryland in a day. That was an adventure, several times. 40, almost 50 miles in a day. It's a big hike. And that was before I was an ultra runner. Yul says, try some zinc and maybe some natural vitamin C. Pumpkin seeds, I think, have zinc. Strawberries and oranges have vitamin C. Thank you, Yul. I appreciate that. Yul says, yeah, beavers actually help the environment healthy. Yeah, they do. I was telling that to a neighbor the other day. You got to look past the what looks like short-term damage is actually helping the environment. Tanya says, signature. Okay, thank you. Hope all is okay with you. And Ginger says, just make sure he wants that first. I'll sit in what time? I think he said 12 something. It's about 12:15. My time, Eastern time. So I think it would be like 5 something his time. So, hey, just show up for the live stream and then say, hey, buddy, if you want some support, I'm happy to step up. Tanya says, nice, Yogi. Hey, Carl. Carl says, good morning to you. Brian says, I saw an armadillo for the first time in Kansas. Wow, that would be awesome. I've never seen an armadillo. I've seen antelope. I've seen peccaries and javelinas. What else have I seen? Love seeing snapping turtles. Actually, all turtles. Brian says they've been moving northward. I've seen alligators. Not here. He also says, yeah, I've heard armadillos are moving into the United States. They've been seeing them all over the place. Yeah, they're in Florida, Texas. So, yeah, Kansas. Ryan says, gator snapping turtles are straight up dinosaurs. Yeah, they are. You're stepping right in. When you see them, you know you're stepping right into prehistoric times. right, guys, I'm going to step off. Jace is live. If you guys want to head over and hang out with Jace, he's getting in his workout. He's just warming up right now. We're hoping to get Jace's watch hours to 3,000 next couple of days. Junior says he hates me, but the best part, I want him to not. I want him not to touch sarcasm. I can see he is hurt. That's why I brought my son into it. He doesn't hate you. Carl says no gators here. No, not in Ireland. Ireland's beautiful, though. Ryan says, my grandfather saw a mountain lion here in Missouri as well. Nice. Never seen a mountain lion. I would love to. From a distance. He also says, they say a jaguar swam across part of the Gulf of Mexico. Wow. Supposedly, along the border, jaguars are making more of a comeback. Signature saying hi to everyone. Junior says, I say that he avoids me, and I avoided him. Oh, Junior says, I say that he avoided me, and I avoided him. Well, I thought you guys found common ground the last time, that last live stream. Ryan says, laughing, yeah, from a distance. Definitely from a distance. Carl says, don't think I'll be on YouTube next year. I hope you rethink that, Carl. Joe says, at least he didn't wake up a big horse. At least he didn't wake up a big horse. This is true. That would be like Franz Kafka in Metamorphosis. A man woke up one day, transformed into a giant cockroach. He also says the stream just started over. It's something you said at the start of that stream. Woke up a little horse. Yep, I remember. Ginger says he needs to breathe it through and laugh, and to not take everything so personally. Ryan says, enjoy your walk, Yogi. Thanks for the moderator stat today. You're welcome. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I don't know why I didn't. I should have run from the very beginning. Been a good friend, Ryan, and it's much appreciated. All right, guys, so I'm out the door. I'm going to stop in, say hi to Jace real quick, and then take my walk. I'll see you guys later. I'll be live again about 1. Carl says goodbye. Take care, Carl. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Jin says, thank you, Yogi. This is not the time. No, but definitely stop in his live stream. Carl says, I have no friends. Carl, I'm your friend. I'm absolutely your friend. And if I can help you on YouTube, just let me know. If you want to come in on one of my open live streams and talk, come on in. Or if you want me to come in on one of yours, I'm happy to sit, keep you company. Ryan says, all friends here, absolutely. Yoel says 1. When everyone enjoy your day. Thank you, Yoel. All right. With that, Carl, anything I can do for you, my friend, just let me know. I'm definitely your friend. Take care, guys.